Howdy, y'all. I'm at the park today. I've been doing these for several years now on my birthday. It's actually not my birthday, it was a couple days ago, but it's the weekend and I couldn't get out here and plus it was raining that day. So anyway, I usually come to the park and do kind of a vlog, take some pictures, blah blah blah, whatever, for my birthday. So I'm back out here today, do a little video, kind of a little bit on the park here, especially one certain item. Yeah, this park was originally in I believe 1917, early 1900s. There, three clubs got together and donated the money to buy this. I think it's 150 acres or so, and they wound up donating it to the Boys Club in the early 20s, I believe. So it was the Boy Scout park, Boy Scout camp for quite a few years, from what I understand. The reason I was kind of doing this today was there's a certain thing I've mentioned in a couple videos before. It's about a little grave site out here. Let's go take a look. There's a couple of cabins still here that, from what I understand, were part of the Boy Scout camp. And they're pretty close from the entry of the park. So if you're wanting to come to what I'm fixing to come out here and show you, because a lot of people don't know about this. I've been knowing about it since I was about, first time I ever came out here, a friend of mine took me out here. I don't know, we was teenagers. But yeah, if you're coming out here, just look for these cabins on your left and pull in here and give a park. Yeah, this is a beautiful, peaceful spot out here, even though it's now been marred by progress from across the pond or the lake with houses. But it's still pretty here. But I came to this spot because it's where Buddie the dog is buried. The story goes, from everything from all I can ever remember, this was a Boy Scout camp, like I said, and they used to swim out here in the pond to learn how to swim. One day, one of the boys got away from the other boys, and he started drowning. The dog seen it, started barking and going crazy. He jumps in and rescues the little boy, gets him to shore, but Buddie wound up dying from the experience, I guess. He was 13 years old, apparently, and he wound up dying. And that's the story I've always heard. Well, as I was kind of looking into this time, because I never really could find out much of information, even talking to the people here, that was the only story they basically really knew. But apparently a genealogist here locally, she works for a library, and she researches that kind of all kinds of stuff around history and stuff. Anyway, one of her things she found out was, because she was looking at it, she goes, surely there has to be a headline in 1941 about this dog rescuing this boy, Well, she couldn't find anything, but she did find where apparently in, let's see, what year was it? And what she had found was in 1931, there had been a boy named Sammy that was drowning in a swimming pool. I didn't ever know they had a swimming pool there, but maybe they did, I'm not sure. But he was drowning in a swimming pool, and a friend rescued him. His name was Buddie Bub, or something like that, which is kind of a weird name, but that was in 1931. Then she found where a newspaper article from around that time had a handwritten note in it from a lady that claimed that she lived with a guy in 1932, and his name was Albert Jones. Sorry, I have to keep looking at my notes to try to remember this. His name was Albert Jones, and he had an Irish setter that he used to bring out here all the time to run, play, I don't know, swim in the lake maybe or whatever. When the Irish setter died, he buried him out here somewhere, whatever. I don't know if it's supposedly this spot or whatever, but that's the story that she found on that. So is this like where both, half-truths kind of deal, where there was a kid that actually tried to almost drown in a swimming pool and was rescued, and all of a sudden they changed it over to Buddie the dog, rescued him. I don't know.
I also need to add that apparently Mr. Jones worked for the city and was heavily involved with Camp Kiroli and the Boy Scouts.
I guess it's kind of one of those urban legends or whatever. I don't know. I was just thinking, is it where a heroic dog saves a boy from drowning, or is it just a story about a man that loved his pet so much he buried him out here to overlook this beautiful spot for eternity? I don't know. Either way, I guess I'm gonna keep believing the first. But either way, either way, I guess it should be a feel-good story. It should make you feel good, because it's either a story about a dog that loved his friend so much he was willing to give his life, or it was a master that loved his dog so much he wanted to bury him out here. I guess in this day and time, in this world right now with all crazy crap going on, it's okay to believe either one. I mean, in my opinion. We'll just leave it at that. You can believe whichever one you want. Don't believe it at all.